Archangel Michael says, "The hands that once greeted you with warmth now move in secrecy, taking what is rightfully yours. There is a shadow lurking close, one that does not belong. You have sensed something off, but now the truth begins to unfold." Archangel Michael says, "They have sought counsel, twisted words, and placed themselves in a position to strip away what you have built. A lawyer has been approached, not with honesty but with deceit. The intentions behind closed doors are not for justice but for personal gain. You must be aware, for the unseen forces work through people you least expect. The whispers behind your back are growing louder, forming plans that could change everything. If you do not act, what is rightfully yours may slip through your fingers like sand. A storm is brewing, unseen by most but undeniable in presence. The betrayal has already begun, it is no longer just suspicion. If you listen closely, the signs are everywhere. Type 333 to receive divine clarity and protection. They wear the mask of innocence, yet their steps are calculated. A game is being played where you are meant to lose. But those who think they can steal without consequence forget that justice moves in ways unseen. The legal path they have taken is lined with falsehoods. Papers have been signed, discussions held in hushed voices, and deception has been laid like a trap. Yet, they do not realize that what is stolen through darkness is always reclaimed by the light. Archangel Michael says, "The battle is not only of law but of truth versus lies. The moment of reckoning is approaching, and those who conspire against you will face the weight of their actions. It is not just about property, it is about the principle, the dishonor, and the breaking of trust. What they believe is hidden will soon be exposed. What they think they have secured will slip away. No false claim can stand against the force of what is just." Type Amen to call forth divine justice. But this is not the time to sit in silence. The forces at play want you to be still, to accept the loss, to walk away in defeat. Yet, that is not your destiny. You were never meant to be the victim of deception. The truth has a power that no legal document can erase. And when truth rises, no falsehood can stand against it. Archangel Michael says, "Strength is in awareness, and awareness is your weapon." Now is the time to seek clarity, to gather proof, to stand with certainty. The battle is unfolding, but you are not alone. The betrayal is not just an attack on you but on the divine order of justice. Those who conspire believe their steps are invisible, but nothing escapes the eyes of the divine. Every lie spoken, every deceitful action, it is all counted. They thought they were ahead, but in truth, they have already sealed their fate. What they have done will return to them in ways they never expected. You will see their downfall unfold as clearly as you see their betrayal now. Type 777 to break the chains of deception. Their lawyer may write their arguments, but truth cannot be rewritten. They may attempt to twist reality, but reality bends for no one. What is yours remains yours, and no force can permanently alter that. Now is the time to move with wisdom, to seek the guidance that ensures your victory. Do not allow fear to cloud your judgment. Where fear enters, doubt follows, and doubt weakens the spirit. Archangel Michael says, "Stand firm, for what is yours cannot be taken without consequence." Every moment they spend building their false case, they unknowingly build their own downfall. What is done in darkness never remains hidden forever. The divine forces are aligning, positioning events to expose what has been done. The hands that signed against you will tremble when truth emerges. The lips that spoke falsehoods will fall silent when reality strikes. Type Amen to receive divine favor. This is not a mere legal matter, it is a battle of energy, intention, and fate. Those who seek to take from you underestimate the strength of divine protection. They believe in the power of manipulation, but they forget the power of truth. The moment they chose deceit, they chose destruction. You do not need to act in vengeance, for their actions have already sealed their fate. All you need to do is stand firm, to move wisely, and to allow the truth to unfold as it must. Archangel Michael says, "Watch as their confidence crumbles under the weight of their own deception." They will soon learn that no stolen victory lasts. No matter how strong their case appears now, it will collapse like a house of cards. They believe they hold power because they act in secret. But secrecy is a fragile thing. The more they try to keep their betrayal hidden, the closer they come to being exposed. Type 999 to accelerate their downfall. This moment is critical. Every action you take now must be with precision and wisdom. Do not react in haste, move with clarity and certainty. Those who betray believe their victory is assured, but they will learn otherwise. They will see their own deception come back to haunt them. Their own words will be their undoing. Their own actions will entangle them in ways they never foresaw. Archangel Michael says, "The time of reckoning is approaching." Watch as the tides turn. Watch as those who conspired against you face the consequences they never prepared for. What is taken will be restored. What is lost will return. What is hidden will be revealed. Type Amen to claim your justice. Their arrogance blinds them to the forces at work. They move forward believing they are winning, but every step they take leads them closer to the fall. You will see it unfold before you. Justice is not delayed, it is being prepared. Truth is not silent, it is gathering its voice. And when it speaks, it will be undeniable. Archangel Michael says, "Stand strong, for you will witness the downfall of deception." You are not losing, you are being prepared for a greater victory. The loss they intended for you will return upon them tenfold. This battle is already won, not by force but by the power of truth. Stand firm, remain patient, and watch as justice is delivered in ways beyond what you imagined. Type 333 to seal your protection. The forces at play think they have control, but control is an illusion. They move with confidence now, unaware that the very ground beneath them is cracking. What they built on deception will not stand, no matter how carefully they planned. Archangel Michael says, "Watch as the unseen hands of justice begin their work." The walls they hide behind will not protect them. The lies they tell will not hold against the weight of truth. You have been patient, and patience is power. But now is the time to step forward, to let the light expose what has been done in the shadows. Do not fear what is unfolding, it is happening for you, not against you. Type 444 to unlock divine intervention. They may believe their legal path is secure, but the cracks are already forming. One mistake, one overlooked detail, and their entire plan will begin to fall apart. What they thought was a solid foundation is nothing but shifting sand. Their lawyer may be skilled, but no legal strategy can override divine law. Justice does not operate on paper alone, it operates through truth, and truth is unshakable. When truth moves, no lie can stand. Archangel Michael says, "Do not waver, for justice is already in motion." You do not need to fight with anger, only with clarity. Every step taken with wisdom is a step toward their downfall. The moment they signed their deception into existence, they set themselves on a path they cannot escape. The betrayal was not just an action, it was a choice that carries weight beyond what they understand. They will see the consequences unfold in ways they never expected. Type Amen to stand under divine protection. This is not just about property, this is about what is right. The ones who steal think only of what they gain, never of what they will lose. But loss is coming for them, and it will be greater than they imagined. Every stolen thing carries energy, and energy always returns to its rightful place. What they tried to claim as theirs will slip through their fingers. What they thought they had secured will dissolve into nothing. Archangel Michael says, "Watch as their confidence turns to fear." The weight of their actions is growing heavier. They may laugh now, but their smiles will fade when the truth strikes. There is no escaping what has been set in motion. Their choices will come back to them, multiplied. The energy they put into deception will return, and it will not be gentle. Type 555 to speed up their exposure. They do not yet realize that they have already lost. They move forward as if victory is assured, but every step they take is leading them toward their own undoing. Their hands may have taken, but they will not be able to hold on. Justice moves slowly at first, but when it strikes hard. What they built on falsehoods will crumble in an instant. The very people they conspired with will turn against them when the truth is known. Archangel Michael says, the betrayal they committed will return to them in ways they never imagined. There is no escaping what has been set into motion. The hands that took from you will soon tremble with regret. They may believe they are in control, but control is an illusion. The moment they chose deceit, they placed themselves in a trap of their own making. What they planned for you will become their own downfall. Type Amen to claim victory before it happens. Now is the time to prepare. Do not let emotions cloud your judgment, move with wisdom and certainty. Every step must be taken with clarity, for you are walking the path of truth. The forces that protect you are already at work. You do not need to act in haste, only to act with certainty. Every truth revealed will strengthen your position. Archangel Michael says, they will try to hold on, but what does not belong to them will slip away. The harder they cling to their stolen gain, the faster it will be taken from them. They will soon see that nothing gained through deception lasts. Their downfall is coming, not because you seek revenge, but because justice demands balance. The very universe is aligning to return what is yours. Nothing taken unfairly can remain in the hands of the unworthy. Type 777 to witness their plans unravel. Their own words will betray them. The people they trusted will begin to doubt them. The case they built will start to collapse under the weight of its own falsehoods. They have spent their time weaving lies, but lies cannot hold against the force of truth. They will begin to panic as they see their position weaken. The control they thought they had will slip away. Archangel Michael says, they have already lost, but they do not yet see it. Every move they make now is leading them closer to their downfall. The very system they used against you will turn against them. They tried to take from you, but in the end, they will lose more than they ever expected. Their betrayal will come at a cost, and that cost will be heavy. They will wish they had never acted against you. Type Amen to claim the final victory. Now, watch and see as justice unfolds before your eyes. Stand firm, stand strong, and know that what is meant for you will always return. The forces at play are greater than any lawyer, any deception, any scheme. The truth cannot be buried. The lies cannot last. And those who tried to steal from you will soon face the weight of their own actions. Archangel Michael says, justice is here, and it cannot be stopped. Prepare yourself, for what was lost is returning. What was taken is being restored. And those who thought they had won will soon realize they have already lost. The winds are shifting, the unseen forces moving swiftly. What was whispered in secret will now be shouted in the open. The betrayer's false sense of victory is nothing more than a fleeting illusion. Archangel Michael says, their time of deception is ending, and the hour of reckoning is upon them. They believed their path was secure, but every step forward brings them closer to the edge. Their own arrogance has blinded them to the truth, that they have already lost. The weight of their lies is growing too heavy to carry. Soon, they will stumble, their carefully crafted plans falling apart. The truth is coming like a roaring wave, unstoppable, undeniable, washing away all deception. Type 111 to accelerate divine justice. They gathered in secret, speaking in hushed voices, convinced that their plans would succeed. But the divine has heard every word, seen every action, and justice is already being written. What they stole will soon return, and they will be left with nothing. Their lawyer may argue, but words hold no power against the force of truth. They may try to twist reality, but reality bends for no one. The evidence they seek to use against you will turn against them. Archangel Michael says, they have built their case on sand, and the tide is rising. The moment they thought they had control was the moment they sealed their fate. They will soon see how powerless their actions truly are. The very forces they manipulated will now manipulate them. The people they used will turn against them. Those who stood by their side in deception will abandon them in their downfall. Type Amen to claim divine retribution. They walk with confidence now, but soon they will falter. Their once steady steps will become hesitant. Doubt will creep into their minds, and fear will take hold. What they thought was hidden will come into the light. What they believed was protected will crumble before their eyes. Their own lawyer will begin to question their position, sensing the collapse that is to come. Archangel Michael says, their greatest fear is exposure, and it is drawing near. The lies they have told will no longer hold weight. The illusion they created will shatter, leaving nothing but the raw truth behind. They cannot run from what is coming. They cannot undo what has been set into motion. Every action they took in darkness is now leading them toward the light of judgment. Type 999 to break their deception once and for all. The storm they created is now circling back toward them. The destruction they intended for you will become their own. They will soon find themselves trapped in the very web they wove. They will search for a way out, but every path will be blocked. Every escape they attempt will lead them back to their own downfall. The justice that was set in motion cannot be undone. Archangel Michael says, they will realize too late that they were never in control. They thought they held the power, but power does not belong to those who steal, who deceive, who betray. The true power lies with those who stand in truth. What is coming for them is not revenge, it is balance. What was taken must be returned. What was broken must be restored. Type Amen to stand in victory. Your time of waiting is over. The tables are turning, and soon, all will be revealed. What was stolen will find its way back to you. What was taken in darkness will be restored in the light. Their hands will shake as they realize what is happening. Their lawyer will hesitate, sensing the failure ahead. The ground beneath them will become unstable, their case unraveling piece by piece. Archangel Michael says, truth does not bow to deception, and justice does not answer to lies. What was meant to harm you will now be used against them. The divine forces are already in motion, aligning every event in your favor. They may try to fight, but their strength is fading. They may try to argue, but their voice is growing weaker. They may try to hold on, but what was never theirs will slip away. Type 777 to watch them fall. You will not have to lift a finger, justice is already being served. You will not have to beg for what is yours, it is already on its way back to you. You will not have to fear, for protection is already surrounding you. Their own downfall will be swift and merciless. They will see the truth in the most undeniable way. The very moment they thought they had won will become the moment they realize they have lost. Archangel Michael says, watch and see how justice unfolds before your eyes. This is not just about property, it is about restoring balance. It is about ensuring that those who deceive will always face the consequences. The final blow is coming, and they will not be able to withstand it. Their arrogance will turn to regret. Their confidence will turn to fear. Their belief in victory will turn into the painful reality of loss. Type Amen to seal your triumph. The divine has spoken. The time is now. And nothing can stop what is already in motion. Justice is here. Truth is victorious. And what was once stolen will soon be yours again.